Good morning. This is Bill from Europa, Naples, and today I've got a little bit of deja vu. This is a 2012 Mercedes-Benz E350 Coupe. Now, anyone who's, and thank you very much for it, keeps watching my videos, I did one of these cars 2 days ago, but that was a 2013. Other than that, these two cars are virtually identical. Because if you like one, god damn it, you better like two, and we ended up with two. Not an easy to find color either, so it's a little bit of a rare occurrence. Again, this is a 2012 E350 Coupe. It's got the AMG Sport package, the appearance package, some other good options on there, in fact, much like the other one. And only 14,000 miles and one prior owner. So this thing's a little bit of a cream puff and garage queen. You can see the styling is absolutely gorgeous. Mercedes coupes are such an institution, always have been. Fantastic cars to look at, very collectible as they go. And this W212 E-Class is going to be no exception to the rule. It's just a lovely design. You see the very aggressive angular front end, star in the grille, the beautiful creases on the hood. You've got a lovely sort of chrome trimmed air dam down there with LED lights. You've got 18-inch AMG 5-star twin spoke alloys. You've got that incredible crescent, semicircle, whatever you want to call it, window frame, which is just lovely. Absolutely lovely roofline on this car. I love the aggressive raking angles down the side, the hump at the back wheel. Mercedes just did a beautiful job designing this car, and the fit and finish is fantastic. The appointments are great, and the appearance of this car, again, look at the chrome strip at the bottom of the door and quarter, around the rear bumper. You got a diffuser there under the bumper with twice pipes. Lovely chrome strip with the Mercedes star. Everywhere you look, it just pleases the eye, and that's what makes owning these cars such a joy. Let's have a look inside the trunk. Now, because this is a coupe, not a ragtop, it has an incredibly large trunk. You're going to be able to fit a ton of stuff in there, whatever you need. Very deep, very long, and you see these little handles there. If you pull those guys, the rear seats fold down, so you can basically become a general contractor. Go get bags of cement and 2x4s, whatever you might need from Home Depot. Underneath here is the spare tire, but also another lovely little place to put stuff. So, very nicely appointed trunk. You've got your medical kit here, great little cargo net area where I've got stuff now. Mercedes just has a very thoughtful trunk space, so that's all the time I'll devote to that. Now, 2012 saw the introduction of the current V6 from, the planes are back. Look at that guy. He seems to be minding his own business. All right, so 2012 brought in this new V6. This is still 3.5 liters, but now direct injection, bumped up the horsepower from 268 to 302 from the previous model. And of course bumped up the fuel economy as well. Now in this one owner car, you can see everything's just mint. Again, 14,000 miles, the thing's essentially new. All very well kept under there, all very proper. Fantastic engine for this E-Class. 302 horsepower is essentially V8 power from, a few years ago. So it really gets up and moves, and at the same time, it won't kill you at the gas pumps. You really can't ask for more than that. It's made into a very smooth shifting 7-speed automatic tranny, and of course with the appearance and the AMG stuff, it gives you flippity paddles on the sides. All right, let's have a look inside. Now, one thing that's fantastic about these pillarless coupes from Mercedes is the way the whole side of the car, the windows go down and leave a giant amount of area. You can see there's no frame around the glass, so when those things are down, it's just open air for everyone. Okay, here you've got comfy seating for two in the back, very, very nice, and like burlwood accents and such. You got great little cargo nets under the seats. You can see the sunscreen is up there and deployed. That little pod coming down That guy right there is part of the Parktronic system. You can see that in the rearview mirror. That lets you know your distanced objects, you know, behind you. Very nice beeper setup. Right here, you've got seatbelt presenters. That little triangle area, when you start the car, they're going to shoot out a little arm to hand you the seatbelt. Very nice setup. We'll show you that as we go. And there you see when you put the seat forward, it very, you know, conscientiously moves it forward. When you put it back, it rolls back for you. All right, now, before I hop in, this car does have keyless go. Nice system. If I want to lock it, I just put my thumb on that little indentation, open it, just put my hand on the handle, pops open for me. You can also see it's got the blind spot assist, that little triangle in the corner of the mirror. Very, very nice feature there. All right, let's fire it up. It really is like deja vu. Now to do that, I just put my foot on the brake and press the start-stop button. So that's part of that keyless go system. It's going to beep at me for a minute. Here you can see the seatbelt presenter is extended, giving me, you know, an easier grip on the belt. You got this lovely wooden leather steering wheel, multifunction. It's got voice command, radio stuff, your telephone stuff, all very nice. Over here, you've got your 58-way power seats, you know, nice stuff from Mercedes, memory settings, windows, mirrors, automatic headlamps. You can see they give you these nice little grippies on the steering wheel. Very nice to have your hands at 10 and 2, and a very easy reach with the 2 bottom fingers to get to the paddle shifting if that's your thing. There you see a very nicely laid out instrument cluster. Just 14,201 miles on the clock. Very low miles on this car. Nice stuff. And of course that also acts as a driver information system. So in the middle of the speedo there, I think 160 is a little ambitious. It may be with 300 too. Anyway, you can roll through and get different features right in an easy glance. Over here you've got Mercedes-Benz COMAND unit. You can see it's on the Bluetooth setting. Of course, that also gives you navigation. I've got it set up to be just in night mode because it gets too bright for the camera in this lighting to take good pictures. But you can scroll through the different sizes of zoom and, you know, set it up. You can even program it with your voice command, which is nice. Now, this little guy here, you can see I've waited too long to put on my belt, and the damn thing retracted on me. So if I want to get that out again, I just press that guy. Boom. There it is. And that little arm is cool because it kind of freaks out your passengers if they're not expecting it. All right, so with the COMAND unit, you could, of course, go to your audio settings. You can see all the different stuff, satellite radio, Bluetooth audio, auxiliary, so on and so forth. Of course, your telephone, your video, if you want to put a DVD in there, behind the green door, whatever it is you want to watch, different settings and such. Great little feature, this thing, anyway. So look at that, your MPG graph bar system. If you put it in reverse, of course, that's your camera. You can hear our backup beepers beeping, and if you look in the rearview mirror, you can see I've got 7.87 feet before I hit something. So pretty cool stuff there. Also, of course, a nice illuminated compass, self-dimming mirror, garage door openers. Up top, you've got this giant panoramic sunroof. You put that sucker back and you got a lot of open air above you. Also, the rear passengers got a little bit of sunroof, which is nice. You put it down, all one touch. Button one more time and you get the sunscreen. So there it is, all very proper. Here is the direct access for the COMAND. That's your in-dash changer. Nice stuff. Here you've got your heated seats. I'm going to give myself little cooled seats. If I press that, that's going to retract the rear sunscreen. Down it goes. So you can bake the back of your rear passenger's neck, and they're basically powerless to do anything about it. Down here you've got your dual climate control. Very, very nice. Beautiful trim everywhere. I mean, Mercedes is so good at the fit and finish. Lovely, you know, burlwood shift knob, and, you know, we got our comfort sport settings. Here's an ashtray that nobody's ever used that gives you a 12-volt outlet. You got a couple of nice chrome-lined cup holders there. Open up this guy, and there's your USB and auxiliary inputs. Very nice and close. Here in the glove box, let's see what we got. Then we got our set of books. Of course, we got 2 keys in the pocket, and we got our window sticker, which is always nice to see. So Here you can see the car stickered at, you can pause that if you want the options. I'll try not to shake, too much coffee today. $61,185, I think within a few dollars of the last one we had. So very, very well-equipped car, up from $49,000 to 61. You can see it's got some good equipment on there. And of course all the books and whatnot. Nice stuff to see with the car. Let's get that back in. Now these are orthopedic seats, so driver and passenger get all these great adjustments. You can make yourself comfy. Again, over there, I know I'm flipping around everywhere, but I'm just doing stuff as I see it. There's the yellow triangle in the mirror. That's your blind spot assist. Pretty cool stuff. And, well, there it all is. Let's go for a drive. One thing I like to do is watch out for these big dips, because it's real easy in these cars to scrape up your front end. A lot of them come in that way. People just aren't as careful as they used to be. Yeah, maybe they are. I'm just getting old. All right, let me get something on here other than this weird looking MPG display, and off we go. So the car drives fantastic. Again, 14,000 miles. It feels essentially as new. A lot of traffic this morning. I don't know about that car. I really don't. See how I front drive in a Mercedes. I'm not ready for that. So 14,000 miles on this coupe. I mean, it goes down the road like new. Buttery, smooth feeling. Lovely response from the pedal. Nice, soft, quiet ride from the tires. Instant response from that direct injection 6. Really is. Just absolutely gives you what you want when you want it. And everything's just right in the world. You know, it's a lovely, lovely car. This feeling of personal luxury with just enough practicality to justify it. You know, you make an impact when you show up in this car. It just says, you know, man, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know what I want out of life. And, you know, Hugh Hefner could have been a buddy of mine. Anyway, there it is. 2012 Mercedes-Benz E350 Coupe. One owner, 14,000 miles. Absolutely mint. Mars red outside, almond mocha leather inside. This car's an absolute charmer. An absolute lovely, charming car. You're gonna love it. Give us a call, 239-649-7300. On the web at mercedesexpert.com. I'm going to try to find a blue one for next week, maybe a white one. Otherwise, you know, we'll keep rolling along. Thank you very much, and we'll see you with the next one. Take care.